Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in Foley Square. It's well below freezing here in New York, but we are covering the hottest cases here in the SDNY, including yesterday, Mango Marcus in from Puerto Rico. Bet he wishes he could still be there. Avi Eisenberg, charged with manipulating Mango markets. His parents were in the courtroom, looking very concerned. He looked a little bit, I don't know, maybe he was tired. He must have come through Oklahoma. In any event, he was detained. The government said, we seek to detain Mr. Eisenberg, and we believe that he's consenting at this time. They didn't seek to detain Sam Bankman-Fried for a much larger crime. And now they're complaining that he's using Signal and contacting people. I had reported previously on this platform that February 7th there's going to be a hearing. It's now February 9th at 10:30, and we're going to be, I believe, covering it. We'll see, unless they kick it back more, because I think someone needs to ask the prosecutors why, in the case of Bankman-Fried, and there's probably an answer. Maybe it was a deal that they cut to get him extradited here, but how they feel about it and whether they're going to seek remand, baby. That's what they do. Some guy is caught smoking a joint when he's and there's remand. I cover that in the magistrate's court. So we're just looking for equal treatment. That's all. Whether it should be that way, I'm not sure. We're covering the Trevor Milton. Let's stay on the corporate crime beat. Trevor Milton of Nicola has put in a reply memorandum trying to get a new trial, and it includes an issue raised by interviews by Inner City Press with one of the jurors. They reached out to us. We contacted them. I think it's important for people to understand how people make the decisions that they do, but they've fastened on it and said this is an anti-corporate juror, and in a pretty outrageous filing, I believe, from my point of view, they've said that the jurors' statements in the interview about corporate power are akin to racism, and I think a few other real buzzwords, maybe anti-Semitism. I'm not sure, but it's a very corporate filing, and you need to check it out. Meanwhile, on the UN corruption beat, Cary Yan, last seen inside the UN pitching a sleazy tax fraud thing in the Marshall Islands, pled guilty, but he's pushed his sentencing back to March 28th. All I can say is we'll cover it, and we're going to continue pushing to re-enter the UN to ask them about their corruption. To be continued.